So once again, me, your boy, the man, NJ, number 2, the city with the number 2 and TO. Let's go. So I definitely, just starting off, do not know what this will be titled, Believable Faith Ministries or something else. But again, let's get into this, shall we? So, one of the top things, as I just checked back on my YouTube channel about 30 seconds ago, I thought to myself, I definitely want to share with y'all more intel on the ideologies behind some of these songs that I've definitely released over the past few weeks and or months. But definitely, we'll get into that definitely. I don't know what I'll title that part of it, but definitely let's get into go back to the Believable Faith Ministries part right quick. Because one of the biggest things that I'm trying to express here within everything that I'm preaching to all my viewers out there with these testimonies, to a certain degree you could definitely call them, is that I think this is just my walk with Christ. I believe that we're living in today's day and age to where we definitely need to decide more than ever, what does spirituality mean to us, and same thing with family. What does family mean to us? Figure out those things, have a conversation, which I'm telling you, a lot of people run from good conversation. A lot of people run from good conversations that's calling them out on their sin, that's calling them out on their hypocrisy. I know that because in 20 years I've lived it quite a few times with other people, and I actually can't stand it. Because how are you going to keep calling yourself religious or truly in touch with the spirituals, with Jesus and etc., Yahweh and etc., how Yahushai, etc. How are you going to call yourself truly in touch with it, if, sorry for the halt there, how are you going to call yourself truly in touch with it when you're running away from people trying to call you out on your hypocrisy, on your lies, your cheats, your double standards? If anything, you should want to stay there, stand your ground, and serve them all up on a silver platter, because they supposedly don't know what they're talking about. And that's what I do. I stand my ground. And I'm willing and ready to admit to whatever I need to admit to. I'm willing and it's like you could say I'm battle tested to a certain degree. But if not battle tested, I just stand my ground and I defend my name. I defend other people's names and reputations because this is real. I love confrontation in the most appropriate God-first way. I love confrontation because, again, I want to be true and real with people. I want to make sure that if we're not always on at least 100 state of minds with each other, we definitely at least have some type of understanding with who we are and why we're doing what we're doing. I don't run from confrontation. I don't run from it. At least majority of the times, I don't run from it. I want to be honest with you. I want you to be honest with me. That's my only entitlement. That's literally my only entitlement is I expect myself to be honest with you. I expect you to be honest with me. That's like my only entitlement. Other than that, the entitlement that a lot of the people have is because of my skin color. I'm automatically this or I'm automatically that. I'm automatically subjected to this and that. And again, that's another thing that depends on definitely where you are and what you're trying to get into. Because I'm not going to say that doesn't exist in today's society. That's been existing for, many, many years. In today's society, in many cases, it still exists today. But it depends on where you are. Because I'm telling you, who you are, where you are, and what you're dealing with, and etc. Because a lot of people have negatively brainwashed themselves thinking that that's all all around. And I mean all around to where they've confused themselves to think that everywhere you turn, that's the type of lifestyle it is for everybody. Is it just because you're of this skin color, of this ethnicity, and etc., that, hey, you're automatically subjected to this, automatically subjected to that? Some people, I can assure you out there, don't care. They absolutely don't care. When they don't care, not that they don't see race, but they see the human first. They see the human being first, and then they see race. Like they acknowledge you're black or you're white or you're from here or you're from there, but their sole thing they're focusing on is your personality, your morals, and etc. And stuff like that. And I'm trying to definitely tell you, one of the top things that I posted on Snapchat this past Saturday is, with all these young kids, of which, I've been mentoring over the past few years, and I'm continuously, trying to continuously keep mentoring because, like I say, kids are part of my everything. With the kids that I continuously mentor, with the top thing that I want, not just the kids, but everybody who in some type of ways either watches me or looks up to me, I want you to understand one of the top things that I'm teaching you every single day. These are again things that I feel so passionately and so boldly about. This is on my afterlife. This is on my grave. This is on everything that I am, I stand for, and everything I'm trying to continuously grow to be. Is that, I encourage everybody to be the most and best free-minded, independent thinkers they possibly can be. You know, because if you were to ask me, that's the difference between you having immense love, immense blessings, or at least the immense blessings part. I think that's the difference between you having immense blessings, success, and prosperity versus you limiting your blessings, limiting your prosperity, and just negatively staying the same. And I'm telling you, I definitely feel like with my walk in Christ, we're living in today's day and age where we really do need to more than ever start understanding to ourselves what in the world does spirituality mean to us. Because one of the core foundations of spirituality, I would definitely say, is is always trying to grow cleaner, grow purer. Always trying to become the best version of yourself. And I have multiple family members, and I know a lot of other people have family members who all day long they will say that they are Christian or of whatever nationality. Well, not nationality. Sorry, that doesn't match with this. Whatever faith and religion in which they belong to, but they will tell you of which trying to figure out the best way to finish that statement there. But they'll tell you, oh, we're not going to change, and stuff like that. And I'm telling you, this is just my discernment. Nobody has to agree with it. My opinion, based upon my discernment, nobody has to agree with it. That you can literally, like, this is how you can tell people who are truly saved and aware versus people who are not and they just claim to be. If you are not always trying to get cleaner and purer and chasing after the best version of yourself, then simple as that, you are not saved and aware. You are trapped in God knows whatever type of negative matrix that you are. I want to say society's matrix. If anything, you're negatively trapped into society's matrix that has you thinking you're saved and aware, but you're not. If you are literally just that type of person who is literally accepting every bit of their personality and attitude as this and that will just never change, it depends on what it is, by the way. Because my love for kids and my love for Christ, that's something that if anything you could tell. You can say is every day, because when I say it'll never change, I'm saying in terms of it'll never diminish. It'll just keep on growing. That's what I would mean with it. It's gonna keep growing and evolving. It's never gonna diminish and other stuff like that. But I'm telling you, that's the way you can tell people who are truly saved and aware versus people who just claim to be. If you're always trying to chase after the best version of yourself and you're always trying to get cleaner, get better, faster, stronger, in every which way of your life. If you were to ask me, that's how you tell the people who are truly spiritually saved and aware versus the people who are not. People who, no matter what age they are, they are just accepting this and that as, oh, that's just life, and etc. Even though their mentality is filled with negative poison that is, again, hurting everybody, but they don't see it and etc. That's how you can tell versus people who are truly saved or versus people who are not. And people, because I'm telling a lot of people, when it comes to it, and this probably won't be this one probably won't be titled the church epidemic because I'm not even talking about that in this vid. But I'm just saying, a lot of this stuff I do believe. So my discernment has told me, Nate, this stuff is very much 2 plus 2 when it comes to what you believe in. It's very much 2 plus 2. A lot of people are going to break it, and not to say you can't break it down to rocket science, because you probably can break it down to rocket science, into a science project, but a lot of the stuff is really 2 plus 2. If you are truly spiritually saved and aware, you are always trying to be cleaner, freer, purer. You're always trying to chase after the best version of yourself. You're always trying to help find new ways to help new, clean, innovative ways to help your family. Because that's really what the definition of higher morals is, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody didn't fully know my movement of higher morals, because higher morals is what I operate on every single day, And for anybody who didn't know what higher morals is, that's pretty much what higher morals is. Every single day, you're looking and chasing for new ways to be in, new ways to be enlightened through Christ. Every single day, you're chasing better. You're chasing cleaner. You're chasing purer. Every single day, you're chasing the best version of yourself. You're trying to be more. You're trying to be even more helpful today than you were yesterday. trying to eat even more right today than you did yesterday. Trying some new things and etc. I mean, it's really not even hard. I'm pretty. When it comes to everything I'm explaining, it's I'm pretty much spending the last 5 minutes explaining it. But that's pretty much what higher morals is, ladies and gentlemen. It definitely, from my discernment and what my discernment tells me, that's what higher morals is. You're always you're always chasing better ways to do things. Always trying to be more helpful, more creative, more spontaneous. And I've seen within too many people who claim to be Christian, that's not at all what they're doing. They're not at all chasing better. They're not. There's so many people who know how to preach, but not enough people who know how to practice. Not enough people that know how to teach. At least if you were to ask me. We're living in today's day and age where we need more activists. Especially for young people. Stand up and find your inner activist. Not to say every kid's meant to be an activist. But definitely stand up within the ones that hear that calling. And try to be an activist for something that you believe in. Something you're passionate about. Try to. Definitely try to. Because I'm telling you, I would rather die trying with that every single day rather than knowing that I just sat on my butt every single day and literally just fed whatever the status quo was that society fed me. Again, continuously try to grow into the best open-minded free thinker you can through Christ, which strengthens you, and other stuff like that. There's very much a lot of levels to this. I mean, part of this is Believable Faith Ministries, and another part of this is my mentorship stuff. But I'm gonna just put it all under Believable Faith Ministries because the majority of what I'm preaching is the spirituals here. But I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, that's very much 2 plus 2 right there. That's how you can tell who's truly saved and aware, spiritually saved and aware versus the people who think they are. It's really 2 plus 2. It really is. And I'm telling you. I question at times, almost every day, why is God keeping me alive? And then, not every day, but definitely I have my moments, often or from time to time, why is God keeping me alive? And then I come around people who are double standing, one-sided, hypocritical, and etc. And then I hear the bigotry which they're preaching to themselves and they're preaching to me, and I feel compelled to be like, no, that's not right. That's not right. And I have this discernment to school each and every last one of them. And I'm telling you, that right there is definitely one of the top 2-3 reasons why I believe God's keeping me alive every single day. Because I'm meant to literally help bring about, I'm meant to be that bridge to expose all this hypocrisy, all this double standards, and etc. I'm meant to be that bridge. And so forth and so forth. Again, not everybody has to agree with what I'm saying here, but I can assure you, don't ever believe that just because of the color of your skin, you automatically have a target on your back. I was told that earlier this year, and I can assure you that don't buy into that. I can definitely as well assure you it depends on where you are and who you are dealing with. When it comes to you automatically having a target on your back, it depends on who you are, what do you believe in, and the people you're coming across, what do they believe in, and the environment that you're in. But don't buy that everywhere you go, because of the color of your skin, you have a target on your back. And a lot of people have told me plenty of times, oh, he's too young, that's why he thinks like this. No, because I'm truly saved and went through Christ, and I have literally come to this conclusion. Not everything is race-related the way a lot of society is trying to train a lot of us in today's day and age. It's not everything's race-related. Some things are, but not everything. Everything is Jesus Christ salvation related. Love thy neighbor as thyself. That literally ends racism right then and there. Judge them off the content of their character, not by the colors of their skin. Again, ends racism right then and there. Again, I very much love everybody out there, and I hope that this right here, everything I've said here and in previous videos, and I'm about to say in future videos, gives everybody as much Jesus Christ salvation hope in themselves, in their families, in the youth, and in this fallen world which we live in, to do better and to rise up and to get cleaner and to truly just own it with your everyday blessing, get the new life that Christ has blessed you with. Take care. Peace. God bless.